Guys, I'm going to show you today. It's just going to be a quick video. It might only be 5 minutes. How to saute an onion perfectly. So come on down here. I went ahead and cored.
Hold on. I'm going to go this side of it.
Yes. I understand. I went ahead and cored out the top of my onion. And I cut the bottom off of it. And we're just going to basically remove the skin and this outer tough part of the old onion. Oh, come on, onion. So we don't want this part of the onion. And I'm not the world's biggest onion fan, but I love the flavor of onion, which is ironic. And I'm going to show you how I saute up onions so you can sneak them into food on your kids and give everything the flavor and they won't fuss about it. So, because we're sauteing this up, I'm just going to leave it in fairly big pieces because they're going to cut down pretty small anyway, or cook, I mean. So, we're not going perfect. Not a chef, so these are not going to be perfect slices. And we're just going to go all through the old onion, just like that. And I'll be back in just a second when I have the rest of this onion cut up and put into my pan. Alright, I got my onions cut up and put into my little skillet. I'm looking for a... You're going to use your Paula Deen spoon?
Sure.
Sure, alright. And guys, I've got this on about 6 or 7, so medium, just past medium heat. I'm going to sweat these onions down just in this pan with no butter right now. This is just to get these onions like hot and kind of cooked. And then after they cook about, I don't know, maybe 10 minutes, I'm going to hit them with butter to actually saute them. But I do this part so they kind of get a pre-sweat. Because like I said, I don't want these onions crunchy whatsoever. And I'll check back in with you in just a second. Alright guys, here are my onions, and that's just been kind of cooking in the pan, no oil, butter or anything. So I'm gonna hit them with a little bit, that was just a little olive oil, and just a little bit of butter. And I'm gonna cook these, I'm gonna turn the heat down, and we're just gonna cook these maybe 5 more minutes. And these are going to be perfect sauteed onions. You can put these on top of steak, burgers, but mainly I saute onions like this when I'm going to use them in recipes. So you're going to see this show up in a recipe that we're making later, but this is a video all by itself. And I'll show you in about 5 more minutes what these onions like you're going to look for before you put them in a recipe. And you're going to love them. Once you do onions like this, you'll never not do them like this. Wouldn't that be right, boss lady?
Yes.
All right.
They're delicious.
These are delicious onions. And I'll be back with you in just a few.
Now,
alright guys, these onions are done. I turned the heat off. I don't need them right yet, so I'm just going to leave them sitting on the stove with the heat turned off like I was telling you, and that'll keep them just kind of warm. But we're going to be putting these in another recipe tonight, so this is going to be a video all by itself. But those onions are ready for topping steaks or whatever you want to do. Now, I may make another video in the future of onions and mushrooms cooked up together like this with some Worcestershire and butter, and you cannot beat that on a steak. But guys, I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye-bye.